It's happening. Something ancient and powerful is stirring quietly beneath your feet. Not with chaos, not with noise, but with a force so steady and deep that you don't hear it. You feel it. It moves like a whisper through your bones, through your chest, through those quiet, in-between moments when time seems to pause. And it's not your imagination. It's real. It's the earth itself, alive, resonating, pulsing with what scientists call the Schumann Resonance, a heartbeat of our planet that's now rising louder than it has in weeks. Today, it's humming at power 10. But don't mistake it for destruction. It's not here to shake things apart. It's here to wake things up, like a slow, deliberate drumbeat before a great unveiling. It's the kind of frequency that doesn't just fill the air. It fills you. You've felt it, haven't you? The restless nights, the sudden waves of emotion, the strange sense that something is about to shift. That's resonance. That's your spirit responding to the Earth's call. You are tuning to a rhythm older than memory, older than history, a frequency embedded deep within every living thing. And just as this inner current builds, something even more extraordinary is aligning above us. The Blood Moon Eclipse, a celestial event wrapped in mysticism, legend, and spiritual symbolism. Think about that. While the Earth's frequency surges, the moon is preparing to cloak itself in crimson, casting a shadow that has for centuries marked transformation, awakening, and rebirth. This is no accident. This is a cosmic alignment, a sacred conversation unfolding between Earth and sky. And you are in the middle of it. The blood moon has always been a threshold, a moment when the veil thins, when what's hidden comes to light, when new beginnings are seeded in the ashes of the old. And now, with the Schumann Resonance reaching power 10, we're not just watching something happen, we are inside it. So ask yourself, what if this isn't just data on a chart? What if the Earth is recalibrating you in this very moment? What if all the disquiet in your chest, the shifts in your relationships, the call to change your path? What if it's not chaos, but clarity? Because this energy doesn't come to shake you off your center. It comes to bring you back to it. It comes to activate your truth, your intuition, your sense of who you really are beneath the noise of the world. And if you've been sensing this too, if something inside you knows this moment is more than a coincidence, stay with this energy. You're not imagining it. You're not alone. Have you been feeling more sensitive, more emotional? Have you noticed others around you shifting, having breakdowns or breakthroughs, letting go of what no longer fits? That's not random. That's the resonance. That's soul science. Your body, your spirit reacting to an ancient signal. We're not separate from this planet. We are this planet, made from the same elements as the soil, the oceans, the stars. And just like the animals who instinctively know when to migrate or take shelter, you're being guided. You are wired to sense these shifts. And this one? This is big. People everywhere are waking up, not in the surface-level buzzword kind of way, but in the raw, sometimes painful, deeply honest kind of way. They're realizing the lives they've built don't reflect who they truly are. They're walking away from what's draining, what's false, what's numb, and stepping into something real. That tug you feel in your gut, that's the pull. That's the earth saying, now is the time. And when the blood moon rises, glowing red in the night sky, it's not just a breathtaking view, it's a mirror. It reflects back everything we've buried, denied, feared, but it also reveals what's possible, who we're meant to become, who we already are, under all the layers, and when the planet's own vibration is rising at the very same time. That's a rare kind of magic, a crossroads moment, a spiritual alignment that invites you to ask, am I ready to shift? This isn't about fear. This isn't about doomsday or drama. It's about presence, about tuning in, because something sacred is happening, not just above or below, but within. And it's speaking to you in the most intimate ways, in your dreams, your instincts, your sudden insights, your quiet knowing. That's your inner resonance syncing with the Earth's call. And the beauty of it is, you don't have to do anything dramatic to align. You don't need to go off-grid or chant mantras on a mountaintop unless that's your thing. You just need to pause, to listen, to ask, what am I feeling? What am I ready to let go of? What am I becoming? And then wait, gently, because the answers are already inside you. And they've been waiting for this moment to surface. This moment isn't just another blip in time. It's a rising, a lifting of your own vibration, a sacred invitation to come home to yourself. The Earth isn't trying to overwhelm you. She's reaching out, guiding you with each pulse of the Schumann Resonance. She's saying, wake up, feel, trust, transform. And with the blood moon lighting the sky above, she's showing you the path, not just to survive this shift, but to become through it. So take a breath, a real one, deep. Let it fill your chest. Let it quiet everything inside you, even just for a moment. That stillness you feel right after, that's not empty space. That's your power. That's the doorway to change. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't the Earth whispering to you. Maybe it's you, finally remembering how to listen. The Schumann Resonance reaching power 10 might sound cold and technical, like a spike on some scientific chart, something reserved for researchers and labs. But it's not just science. It's soul-deep energy. Power 10 doesn't roar. It doesn't explode. It moves like a whisper, like a steady pulse, through the magnetic field of the Earth, and through you. It's subtle, but don't let that fool you. It's incredibly powerful. Picture it like this. You're standing barefoot at the edge of the ocean, and a gentle wave brushes your toes. It doesn't crash into you. It doesn't knock you down, but it does make you pause. You feel it. The air feels different. You know something's coming, and that's what Power 10 feels like. A quiet wave just before a massive tide. And what makes this moment so profound is that the Schumann Resonance isn't just about the Earth's rhythm. It's about ours. It's a mirror, reflecting the energetic state of life on Earth, especially human consciousness. So when that frequency rises or becomes more coherent, it's not just a planetary event. It's something collective within all of us, aligning, awakening, shifting. So when we say Power 10, what we're really saying is the Earth and all of us is taking a deep, collective breath. Think about it. The calm that comes just before something big happens. The stillness before a decision, a revelation, a change. That pause where everything seems suspended. That's this. That's what Power 10 brings. A breath before the leap. And now it's happening in perfect sync with a blood moon eclipse, a powerful celestial moment soaked in spiritual symbolism. That's not coincidence, that's cosmic timing. A rare alignment where the earth and sky offer us a sacred moment of pause before transformation rolls in. And this resonance, this Power 10 energy, it isn't shaking us up with chaos. It's grounding us. It's holding us steady while the shift quietly unfolds. But still, you may be asking, if it's so calm, Why does it feel so intense? Why are so many people on edge, drained, emotional, or unusually sensitive? Because subtle doesn't mean small. Quiet doesn't mean weak. The softest energies often run the deepest. Just like a single violin note in a silent room can move you more than an entire orchestra in a noisy arena, this frequency is resonating through the parts of you that usually get drowned out. Your heart, your soul, your subconscious. It's unearthing the stuff we've ignored. It's smoothing out the static we've been carrying. And when that happens, the signs show up everywhere. You might feel exhausted, not the kind a nap fixes, but a soul-deep fatigue, like your entire being is reprogramming. That's not just burnout. That's alignment. Or maybe your dreams have turned wild, vivid, cinematic, old memories, strange symbols, unexpected visits from people long gone. That's your subconscious clearing space, making room. Or maybe you're feeling more raw, more emotional. Little things cut deeper. Music hits harder. Old wounds surface with a sting. It may feel heavy, but it's healing in progress. Your emotional body is waking up. You're not numbing anymore. You're feeling. And that's powerful. On the flip side, maybe you felt sudden clarity, joy, energy, like the fog lifted for a moment and you could finally see. That's the Earth's rhythm syncing with yours, offering flashes of what's possible when you're tuned in. And here's what matters most. You don't need to fix any of it. You don't need to decode every dream or analyze every emotion. All you need to do is notice. Awareness is the shift. When you become conscious of your energy, you begin to reclaim your power, not by doing, but by being. This phase we're in, this calm Power 10 pulse, isn't demanding action. It's inviting stillness. It's asking you to listen, not to the noise outside, but to what's stirring within. Like the earth is leaning in and whispering, "Shh, feel this." And in that quiet, you'll start to hear things you've long forgotten, not with your ears, but with your heart. This is where the real preparation begins, not with drastic change, but with sacred presence. Because the transformation you're waiting for, it doesn't start with the blood moon rising or someone else declaring the timing. It starts here, now, in this stillness, in this moment, where the earth pulses at Power 10 and your soul softly answers, "I'm ready." And this is your signal. When the earth's frequency shifts, so does yours. And this isn't just a poetic metaphor, it's something deeply real, physical, energetic, and undeniable. The Schumann Resonance, often called the Earth's heartbeat, pulses through the planet. And when that rhythm changes, every living being subtly adjusts. Your body senses it, your mind tries to make sense of it, and your soul, more ancient than logic, instantly recognizes what's happening. Right now, as we approach the potent energy of the Blood Moon Eclipse, the Earth's resonance is holding steady at Power 10. And that's no accident. It's a sacred alignment. It's an invitation to stop, to tune in, and to finally notice the subtle but clear signals your spirit has been sending all along. What you may have brushed off as random disruptions or emotional outbursts are actually signs of alignment, not chaos. These are the 7 signs your body and soul could already be showing, syncing up with this planetary shift. First comes heightened sensitivity, the sudden tears from a song, the way someone else's sadness feels like your own, or how your emotional skin just feels thinner than usual. You're not broken, you're expanding. As the Earth's frequency rises, your intuitive senses stretch and sharpen, like a radio tuning in to a broader range of stations. You feel more, see more, sense more. That's not paranoia, it's perception, and your intuition is no longer subtle. What used to be a whisper in your gut now feels like a knock at your soul's door. This is not a weakness, it's a spiritual upgrade. And yes, it might feel overwhelming, but that's because you're becoming someone who can hold deeper, truer, more meaningful connections with everything around you. The second sign is sleep disruptions and vivid dreams. Your nights may feel like a whole different dimension lately. Maybe you're waking at the same sacred times, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, or maybe your dreams feel like visits, not fantasies. They're not random, they're messages, downloads, healing journeys. As your body sleeps, your soul is busy, traveling, receiving, remembering. You might feel more exhausted when you wake up than when you went to bed, but that's only because your spirit has been working hard. These dreams, however strange or symbolic, are guiding you. Let them. Third is sudden waves of fatigue, the kind that hits without warning, like gravity just got heavier. No clear reason, no overexertion, and yet all you want is to shut your eyes. This isn't laziness or weakness, it's your system integrating. Imagine your body as a computer installing a massive energetic software update. When the Schumann Resonance spikes, your body takes in those frequencies and needs quiet to process them. This is healing, deep cellular healing. Let yourself rest. No guilt, no pressure. You'll emerge clearer, lighter, and more aligned. Then comes the fourth sign, synchronicities, repeating numbers, recurring symbols, songs that follow you from place to place, conversations that answer questions you never asked out loud. These aren't accidents, they're alignment cues. As your frequency rises with the Earth's, you're more connected to the energetic grid that ties everything together. Time feels less rigid. Manifestation becomes faster. The universe responds quicker. Synchronicities are like cosmic nudges saying, yes, you're in flow, follow them. They're guiding you exactly where you need to be. The fifth sign is a deep magnetic pull towards stillness. Even if you're naturally busy, social, or constantly plugged in, you may feel the urge to disconnect, to step away from screens, from noise, from people. Suddenly, your phone feels heavy, the news unbearable, and even casual conversations feel draining. You're craving nature, silence, solitude, not because you're shutting down, but because your soul is tuning in. This is the Earth's energy calling you inward, inviting you to meet the shift with presence instead of distraction. This is your energy field, recalibrating, and even if it feels confusing or unfamiliar, it's exactly what's meant to happen right now. When the world outside becomes too loud, it's often because your inner world is calling for stillness, for space, for breath. You may find yourself craving solitude, long walks with no destination, quiet moments by a window, or simply lying on the floor, doing nothing but breathing. Don't ignore that pull. That's not you being lazy or checked out. It's your system, attuning to the Earth's frequency, which is humming in harmony with yours. In this stillness, something sacred happens. You begin to hear your own voice again, the one beneath the noise, the one that knows. You hear your guidance, your truth. And with the Blood Moon Eclipse drawing near, that reconnection could be the most powerful thing you do. Then comes the sixth sign of awakening, emotional purging. It can rise like a storm from clear skies. One moment you're fine, and the next, tears are pouring out over a memory you hadn't thought of in years, or you're suddenly overwhelmed by grief, frustration, even rage. It might not make logical sense, but energetically, it's perfect. This is the release, the sacred cleanse. All those old emotions, long silenced wounds, and outdated versions of yourself are surfacing, not to haunt you, but to be freed. You're not breaking down. You're emptying out what no longer fits the person you're becoming. The Earth's Power 10 frequency is holding space for this release. It's not chaos, it's cleansing. Cry, scream, journal, dance, move it through and out. But whatever you do, don't suppress it. This is the storm before the clearing. And what follows? Peace, space, the kind of freedom that comes only after a true letting go. Then arrives the seventh sign. Heart expansions. Yes, they can ache. Yes, they can bring you to your knees. But through all the tiredness and emotional waves, there's also this swelling in your chest, this overwhelming, surprising love that floods in from nowhere. Maybe you feel it when looking at a stranger, or when a sunset brings you to tears, or when a sudden wave of compassion rises in your chest so big, it doesn't feel like it came from you, but through you. That's a heart expansion. That's your heart chakra widening, opening to the truth. That love is the purest frequency of all. Not fluffy love, not performative love, but the deep, raw, ancient knowing that we are all connected, that your healing is my healing, that this planet, this sky, these people, these moments, they are not separate. They are you, and this love you're feeling. It's not a distraction. It's your direction. It's showing you where to go next, toward empathy, connection, unity, and purpose. So if you're feeling all of this, know you're not losing your mind. You're sinking. These signs are not random. They are your body's language, your soul's echo, your resonance with the Earth's shifting pulse. You are not breaking. You're blooming. And all of this energy is building toward a powerful celestial moment, the Blood Moon Eclipse. For millennia, these eclipses have captivated humanity, casting their crimson glow across the sky and stirring ancient memories deep in our bones. It's not just light bending through atmosphere, it's a cosmic mirror. In ancient times, people feared eclipses, gathering together in silence or ritual, sensing something immense was shifting in the unseen. They didn't have scientific explanations, but they knew something real was happening. Today, we may have the science, but the soul knowing remains. The blood moon still whispers to us of change, of transformation, of thresholds we're meant to cross. And now, paired with the Earth's resonance at Power 10, this eclipse becomes more than a sky event. It becomes a doorway, a moment when endings and beginnings blur, when we're asked to look inward and ask, what am I ready to release? There's a sacred invitation here to lay down the fears, the stories, the patterns that no longer serve you. The moon's deep crimson glow doesn't just symbolize mystery, it symbolizes rebirth, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, something brighter is waiting to rise. Let this eclipse be your mirror. Let it be your invitation. Let it be the confirmation that what's shifting inside you is exactly what's meant to bloom. This celestial phenomenon, this majestic blood moon eclipse, is far more than just a breathtaking spectacle in the night sky. It's a profound, energetic invitation to rise into your own power and step boldly into the unknown. It's a call to surrender, not out of weakness, but from a place of courage, to release the past, to unburden your soul, and to trust that in letting go, true freedom awaits. As the earth, moon, and sun align in perfect cosmic harmony, a sacred space opens. one that cradles your transformation and offers you the chance to heal, evolve, and rise anew. When the sky flushes with that haunting red glow, it isn't a warning, it's a whisper from the universe, a sign that something deep within you is stirring, awakening, ready to ignite. That crimson light isn't merely reflected from the heavens above, it radiates from within you, born of your willingness to face your shadows and turn them into light. This is a moment of reckoning and rebirth, a time to open your arms to change and trust that the universe is holding you in its timeless rhythm. The blood moon, resonating with the Earth's steady, silent pulse, becomes a powerful gateway, an opening into deeper awareness, higher consciousness, and a revitalized sense of direction. It's not just an astronomical event, it's a mirror reflecting the sacred shifts happening inside your very being. For millennia, this eerie red moon has captivated and mystified. Once feared as a harbinger of change, yet always recognized as something deeply significant. Ancient hearts felt what modern minds now understand. This moment carries weight. It is not only the moon cloaked in red, it is your own transformation unfolding. Now, as this eclipse approaches, it asks you to pause and reflect. What are you ready to release? What outdated beliefs, fears, or narratives no longer serve the path ahead? The crimson moon is a symbol of endings that make space for beginnings, a visual echo of life's eternal cycle. Even in the darkest moments, it reminds us the seeds of light are already blooming. So do not fear this turning point. Celebrate it. Let the redness of the sky mirror the fire in your spirit. The ancient rhythm of the cosmos calls you forward, urging you to leave behind what no longer fits and to walk bravely into a new chapter. The transformation has already begun. All that remains is for you to say yes. In times like these, when the earth hums with steady, quiet power and the blood moon eclipse draws closer with its mysterious pull, it's only natural to feel the urge to align with something deeper, something unfolding both around you and within. But this isn't a moment for rushing or forcing. It's a sacred, gentle invitation to meet yourself differently, to stop standing at the edge of transformation and step fully into it, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in your own becoming. And one of the most grounding, accessible ways to begin is also the most overlooked: your breath. So simple, so constant, and yet so profoundly powerful. Just by pausing, closing your eyes, breathing deeply, and truly feeling each inhale and exhale, you return to your body, to this moment, to the space where real change lives. Let your breath be your anchor amid the swirling energies. And if you can, take that grounding even further by connecting directly with the earth. Step barefoot onto grass, soil, or sand, and feel the temperature and texture beneath your feet. That physical connection is more than a moment of mindfulness. It's a reminder that you are part of the earth, not separate from it, your energy woven into its rhythm and resonance. Let that awareness root you. Meditation, too, can open you to alignment. It doesn't have to be perfect or long. Just 5 or 10 quiet minutes with your breath or a simple mantra can create sacred space within. Listen in that stillness. Listen to your own inner guidance, the subtle nudges of your intuition, the quiet pulse of the earth beneath you. These are the whispers that lead to clarity. And as the veil between the seen and unseen continues to thin, journaling becomes a powerful companion. Capture your dreams the moment you wake, no matter how strange or fragmented. They hold messages, insights, even healing. Track the synchronicities you encounter during the day, repeating numbers, chance meetings, small but uncanny signs. Putting these on paper isn't just reflection, it's connection. You're charting your awakening, recognizing the hidden threads that link your life to something greater. And with the eclipse just ahead, this is the perfect time for release. Let go, gently, consciously, of what no longer serves your path. Maybe you write down what you're ready to release and burn it as a quiet ritual of closure. Maybe it's a conversation with yourself, full of honesty and compassion, acknowledging what's been and offering yourself permission to move forward. Whatever it looks like, make it sacred, not from judgment, but from love, honoring the cycles of death and rebirth that shape all growth. And finally, set your intentions, not hurriedly, but with care and clarity. Ask yourself, what do I want to awaken within me? What light do I want to carry into the next chapter? Speak it aloud. Write it down. Let yourself feel it in your bones. Because this blood moon eclipse is more than an ending. It's a threshold into something new, a cosmic portal wide open, ready to receive the seeds of your intention. Plant them now with presence and purpose, and trust that the energy you send out will echo forward in ways far greater than you can yet imagine. Think of these practices not as to-do items on a checklist, but as sacred acts of preparation, each one a quiet devotion, a step into deeper harmony with the powerful energies rising around and within you. Every conscious breath you take, every moment spent barefoot on the earth, every dream scribbled into a journal, and each intention whispered into the universe isn't just something you do, it's who you are becoming. With every gesture, you're weaving yourself into the fabric of this great cosmic shift, no longer just an onlooker at the edge of transformation, but a full participant moving fluidly with the current. And in that presence, in that commitment, you open yourself to the vast power of now, the grounding, unwavering rhythm of the earth, and the luminous, catalytic fire of the blood moon eclipse. This moment is not accidental, it's yours, your time, your invitation to awaken. And if you pause, just for a heartbeat, and truly listen, you may begin to hear it. The subtle, sacred pulse of the earth syncing with your own. It's faint, like a secret song beneath the noise of your day-to-day life, but it's there, threading its way through all living things, connecting you to a story of transformation that is so much bigger than you, and yet made for you. This eclipse isn't some far-off astronomical event painted across the sky. It's something happening inside you, right now. The steady vibrations of the planet are guiding your spirit. The crimson glow of the moon is calling to your soul, and something ancient within you is slowly, powerfully stirring awake. This is the call to remember, to come home to who you really are, underneath the noise, beyond the chaos, a spark of the cosmos itself, a living, breathing strand of the great universal web. So take a moment with me now. Let's breathe. Slow, intentional, sacred. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold gently. Exhale for 6. Let the rhythm of your breath move like waves, washing away what's heavy and opening space for light. Inhale calm. Exhale release. And notice, if only for a moment, how your heartbeat softens, how your body roots, how your spirit lifts, how you feel more connected, more alive. You are not separate from the stars, from the moon, from the vast turning of the heavens. You are not watching this shift from a distance. You are the shift. You are the cosmos, awakening to itself, breathing and becoming, feeling and flowing, shaping and shaped by this infinite dance of energy and light. So stay grounded in your body, open in your heart, and walk with intention into this unfolding. This path is uniquely yours, but you are never walking it alone. You move with the earth, you rise with the moon, you awaken with the universe. And this, right here, right now, is your moment. This is your awakening.